Good evening on this December 21st, 2020. It is Monday. The time is 10:29 p.m. And welcome to Aisha's Journey Journal Entry. For today's journal entry, I thought I would read to you a personal memoir, or what I call a biographical mastermess, that I wrote, I want to say about a decade ago. Around 2010, I was working for a bus company, a city bus company called North Transit, and I was going through a lot of transitions there. I think the book I have, The War of Sonul, is a direct result of that transition, as well as this particular memoir. But I'm going to read to you as much as I can, and I guess we'll just go from there. This one is called Sheepdaughters. Here it goes. The wind gives me thoughts. It guides my every fantastic moment, every glance of freedom, every attempt to fly with God. Every time I smile. The happiness, the joy of forgiving myself for a missed moment, the joy of forgiving others for that lost chance. Everyone is a try, an attempt to grab hold of life and fly again, to feel good and whole again. The praise I feel in myself is a constant reward of always looking at loss, from always searching where answers are not found, for always giving an extra thought, an extra little push to remind myself or some other lost shepherd that may be just as attentive, that I think strongly and highly, and it's all right. Power and emotion can become the chains that lock us together, and that can withstand the possibility of what orders true harmony. The power of knowing order and the ability to pursue and establish it locks the rock in us all. It tenderizes the heart, pummeling it so vigorously that instant enlightenment engages and grants permission and awe, gratitude and knowing, fear and forgiveness, and poise and obedience, the chain that binds and keeps the life of all matter true and restored. It's not the wind, the wonderment, the pause in our day that lifts our arms and calms our souls, the empty peck of our smallest anything on the inside where we feel the most free, can finally feel something, can finally stand tall and proud and shout. To shout for that moment helps me begin again. It helps me start over. It helps me look at what I've done so I can discover how beautiful and good that I am, so that I can do it again. Life is such a wonderful blessing that all things cling to it in hunger, in need of it, in search of that same feeling, somehow overflowing and constant in themselves. I've run out of places to look where there is no running out of it. Life. I turn the corners and passes that expire such things, and I starve it to life. I find the running river in myself, and I feed it with such a positive attitude in me. I force it into love. I force it to love the pummeling beat, to become the togetherness that opposites flee from. True love, true abundance, truth, and all of its constant fuels and fires, love, my soul into flames higher than mountains itself. True love, true abundance, truth, and all of its constant fuels my soul into flames higher than mountains itself. There it is. There is no stronger power of love that one may have in oneself than a love for another. The love of God is the partnership that starts at the womb and the seed, separate. But when fused together, a single link is created, and that connection returns us and receives us. It prepares us and teaches us how to receive one another, and within each other, how to create more. I have never known such love. My dresses bow and sway to its touches, my legs and back strengthen to its mercy, refusing to let go, searching for connection, for likeness, for truth, for love. In all, I have learned to keep together, to keep warm, to understand the mixing that uncovers the creations that everyday life has given me. My eyes, the soul in them, stung through the unwant and makes it pure. My chin is so high, my neck and shoulders cling to one another and to strengthen, to become one. There is a moment inside of myself that has no meaning, no cause, just purpose. Purpose is such a clear, free-floating source that light explodes within it, like the energy of life. I dare not touch that which lives apart from I dare not lay my hand on that which deserves none, because I respect, and I love, and I honor, and I obey. There is no problem where I stand. There is no demon where I free. Where I cry love, there is only love. Where I voice fire, there are only flames. High above me, abundant and firing like the sun, I am worth the purity of, am I what love has found. I can feel life within me searching for it, curving and bending for more, twisting, like grazing alongside a stone wall. There's a constant guidance allowing me to roam, allowing my life peace. Its joy is unmeasurable. I push my prayers into it. I launch my happiness and bound towards you. Wait. I push my prayers into you. I launch my happiness and bound toward you, ever-flowing, everlasting, eternalness. I pray you fall within the catch and feel held, hugged, and comforted always. In my thoughts, I find myself chasing the stars, though, running alongside of them, laughing and smiling with them. I see their hands as if they were mine, like an extremely clear mirror. I stare unknowingly because my happiness is taking control over me, and I love what I see. I like myself. I love everything about how beautiful and special I am. And when I'm with my star, all of the stars, high above and in the heavens, I thank God that I was chosen just to breathe, just to be alive with this star at this time. It's like we're one. Like we have the same spirit, the same soul, the same chain connecting us, keeping us safe and close to one another. The human star is so beautiful. I have never known anything so terrific and elegant. Its colors are my colors. Its way is my way. My partner, my friend, my brother and sister, my star. I love you. 1,000 grains of sand laid upon my palm. 1,000 grains of sand lay upon the palm of my hand and twinkle in the sunlight. The heat was so warm upon my skin that it cooled and soothed me. My spirit lost itself inside my eyes, and I began to dream upon dreaming. I began wishing upon wishes. I wished for a closeness, a hug, a breath, so defined by majesty that my body would become it, like a blessing, like a prayer, like a belief. And that someone, anyone, that I love with all my heart, that I love more than life itself, could just scoop me up within a moment and hold me close and never let me go. Lift me. I'll sing to the angels, a song of harmony, a song of love, a song of peace. A beautiful song is much more than words and love. It is the connection between life and thereafter. I used to fall in love to every good song I heard. A great love song always taught me the meaning of loving one another, trusting human beings just because they breathe and belong as I do. Holding on to that person in front of me just because they are passing into life just as I am. And I don't feel so alone. Sometimes I just look around and it's my family. And I just want to do my job. I just want to make sure they're cheered for, that their thoughts are being met, that their ideas are appreciated, and that they have a good space between their breaths so that peace comes easier and stays longer. I just feel it's my job to make sure that they have that they know it always, and that they're able to teach it to one another all the time. Yeah, freedom is so beautiful and I love it. In the afternoon, when the sky begins to page, turning from clear to... Okay, this is the point where we erase and we come back. In the afternoon, when the sky begins to page, turning from clear to coastal pink and reds, and the quivering purple sets in, and the sun is just touching. the line of the sky, the line where the ground touches the air. It seems that the light of the sun's goodbye is my goodbye too. That the rays exploding out that the rays exploding out miss me just as much as I'm about to miss them. The birds do their final rounds before their day is done, and everyone is just rolling forward into the future at the same speed, at the same time. Breathing at the same paces, reaching with the same arms, the same hands, the same fingers, grabbing the fat of the air in our palms as it zooms by, feeling the cool of it, loving every second and the richness of the trillions upon trillions of seconds we own for ourselves, just knowing it's there, believing it's there, relaxing into it and letting go, till we become the slow laughs that our admirers catch in their picture shows, as they see us too. We're going to start over from here. Just knowing it's there, believing it's there, relaxing into it and letting go, till we become the slow laughs that our admirers catch in their picture shows as they see us too. Knowing that right there, right over there, the sun is beginning to do to them, show to them, become to them what it was to us all day. And we love them for that. We share and we hold on to it because it holds so strongly to us. Letting us go? Never. And the best part is she, yes she, the one right beneath our feet, oh, she's coming for the ride. To me, they're all saying hi. Every leaf, every branch, every fig, everything attached to it is saying hi, especially when the wind blows just right. It's a huge, huge applause, a standing ovation that's completely believable. It's breathtaking. Oh, they have to get it. They have to always know that peace and love for all is there. I just can't take it. I get going for it. I get large inside of myself, large and running, till I almost fall alongside of what's going on, even if for a moment, even if I just braze a stranger with kindness, with a touch of how I'm doing. I get along faster. I get going soon. It feels like my mother taught me this. I feel like she sat me down somewhere along in my life. Maybe while I was listening, maybe when I was just coming or going, but I love the building to it. Before I truly knew what it was my mom. It was moments that we shared without trying to share the moment. It was me and myself, making sure I understood, though I had no clue. It was I on the inside, holding my own hand, making sure I got it, making sure and nothing more, almost like holding on to water and letting go. Even at night, I find myself thinking out loud. My wants, my desires, my successes, even my attempts, all of them find a way out and spin around, flying about with lives and spirits of their own. I admire it. It's so beautiful. It's so empowering that I just can't stop believing in it, interacting with it. The ways in my mind are a lot like the way I interact with real life. Very connected, but also very dispersed and free, almost as a wind and wall. Both strong, but alike in very different ways. I found you. I found you. Here you are next to me, and I found you. I have so many questions for you. So many things I need to ask you. So many things I need to tell you. Has life given you the chances it has given me? Have you broken through like the sun through a thick cloud and emptied your glow upon others, upon the world? Have you noticed how beautifully you've changed and how beautifully everyone's grown around you? The searing shine of true love and confidence is so amazing, so apparent and surreal upon sight that it leaves a print on us. Every day I work on that in myself. I work on my appearance and my demeanor. I look for ways to be more beautiful today than I was yesterday, more smarter, more experienced, achieved, relaxed. Duties like that keep my day spontaneous. It keeps the spontaneous very activating. There was such a young, powerful spirit around me that I find myself in laughter, constant laughter and joy. Oh yeah, I hold on to it. I lock it away in my heart. I keep it as safe